Hi, good evening, everyone. Good evening, all of you. Wow. It's another round of Facebook Live again. And a very welcome, a very good evening to all of you that has been attending to my podcast series, my Facebook Live series. And I know there are probably a lot of newcomers today, first timer joining my Facebook Live that I'll be holding every month. Now, first of all, very welcome to all of you. Now, those that are live right now, those that are online right now, if you are actually seeing this Facebook Live right now, can you just maybe type a hi, type a hi, type a hello, type a good evening in the chat box. I'm seeing it right now. I'm seeing all your comments right now. So what you can do is just type hi, hello, good evening, you can just type that into the chat box right now. Now, you know what? Tonight is very special because I've been doing so many Facebook Live right now. I've been inviting different guests to my Facebook Live. I've been interviewing different expertise, from different industries, different jurisdictions. But tonight is really special because this guest that I am inviting tonight, this guest is very special because he's not just an expertise in his industry, which I'll tell you more. What is this expert in? What he has been doing is really impressive, and he has really impressed me. But what is more special about my guest tonight is that I have known him for almost 30 years. Yes, I have known this guest for almost 30 years. We were high school friends. Yes, we were high school friends. I knew him since my high school, and it has been almost 30 years. It seems like I've just revealed my age to you, right? Like 30 years ago, I was still in high school, right? Yeah, but seriously, this guest is so special that after we graduated from high school, of course he's doing his stuff, I'm doing my stuff. But lately he became very famous. And I think some of you probably would know him, those, especially if you are a badminton lover. You know what? If you're a badminton lover, you probably would know this person, not because he's really good in playing badminton. Now, let me tell you, he's not whatever badminton champion, no. But if you have been watching badminton, especially those big matches like Olympics or England, you will see him. But why? If he's not a badminton player, why would you see him when you watch all these badminton matches? That's because he's a badminton super fan. Yes, you are right. He is a badminton super fan. You would see him cheering the loudest. Yes, he will be cheering, and he'll be the loudest in the stadium whenever you see Malaysia team plays, in a badminton tournament. So you know what? Without further ado, without delaying further, let me first welcome my good friend, my old-time friend, Ajo Badminton.
Oh, hello.
Now, Ajo Badminton, come, let's say hi. Let's say hi to all your fans out there.
Hello, everyone. Hello.
Now, I know tonight, Ajo Badminton, you have a lot of your followers as well.
Yeah.
Okay, dan saya tahu follower Ajo Badminton selalunya Ajo cakap bahasa Melayu dengan semua orang kan. Dia guna bahasa Melayu untuk bertutur dengan follower. So hari ni I pun akan guna bahasa Melayu sikit-sikit lah. I punya bahasa Melayu bukannya cakap fasih sangat, bukannya canggih kan. Bukan mantap sangat. I kena guna perkataan ni. Bukan mantap sangat kan. Tapi I gunalah sikit-sikit bahasa Melayu. Okay. So Ajo. Okay. Now let me come back to English. When I ask you some question. Yeah. You know what? Everyone has a hobby. Yes. I think you have a hobby as well.
Yes.
I think badminton is definitely your hobby. Am I right?
True.
I think you play badminton a lot, right?
Yes, I
do. Okay. Now let me ask everyone. Okay. Everyone, I want to do a survey. I want to do a quick survey over here. What is your hobby? Tell me first. What is your hobby during your pastime, or any sports that you like? Whatever sports that you like. What is your hobby? Type that in the chat box right now. Type that in the chat box right now. I want to know what is your hobby. What is your favorite sports. And I see someone is saying hello, Abang Joe already. Someone is saying mantap. Wow, cool, right? Okay. Now let's come back to this while everyone is answering like what is their hobby, what do they do, what is their best sports. Now, I just really want to ask this. Okay, now Ajo, you see you are known as Ajo Badminton today, obviously, but of course your name is Joe Chow. In fact, we share the same surname, of course, different spelling a bit, Joe Chow, Zen Chow, right? We same the same surname. Yeah, but now this name Ajo, Okay, how did it actually started? You know, how did it start? Because many people actually know you as Joe Badminton, you know, seriously. Okay, but you know, not everyone knows like
Yeah.
how did all begin. You
Yeah.
know, how did you started off, you know, becoming an influencer, becoming a super fan of badminton? Tell more about yourself. Tell us more about yourself. You know, how did all this happen? Come.
Well, to be honest, I'll be creating this name. Actually, my full name, my English is called Ajo.
Joe, okay,
So
okay.
so to be easier to pronounce and easier people to call me, so I just make Ajo.
Ajo, okay.
So it's like Ajo. So Ajo and then plus badminton behind. So
Okay.
the name of the page and the name of my brands is from there.
So because your name is Joe, I think
Yeah.
the Joe is Joe.
Yeah,
the
correct,
Joe,
correct,
right? But
correct.
because you want people to remember it
Yeah,
easier, so
yes.
then therefore you use the name Joe,
Yes,
right?
right,
And because you
correct.
like badminton, so you use Joe Badminton.
Correct.
Okay, now, but Joe, okay, here. What do you do full time actually right now? I mean, tell us more because people always see you traveling here and there. You know, you travel to Paris Olympics, you travel to All England matches, you travel everywhere to watch badminton matches. You came back with a lot of contents. I think your fans I rasa semua fan suka kan, suka Ajo punya content kan, betul tak? Kalau betul. Tulis mantap. Tulis mantap dekat
Mantap
chat box.
dulu.
Okay? Kalau
Mantap
you memang
dulu.
suka Ajo punya video, selalunya pergi tournament badminton, dia bawa balik semua konten-konten tu. Kalau you suka, tulislah mantap. Tulislah mantap dekat chat box. Okay. But come back to you. Now, what do you really do full time? I mean, did you just travel everywhere full time or you still work?
To be honest lah, everyone have to be work lah.
Okay,
There's
okay.
nothing like you need to work then you can travel. No, there's no nothing. So basically, I'm doing for my business. Okay, I'm doing for POS.
Okay,
Okay,
POS means point of sale
Yes,
system.
point of sales.
Okay.
I'm providing the IT solution for the F&B, food and beverage for the POI, point of sales. So basically, I doing this business more around 15 to 20 years already.
15 to 20 years. So
Yeah.
that's like after we just graduated
Yeah,
not long ago
yes,
lah.
yeah.
You started doing this.
I
Okay,
think
okay.
I think around 10 minimum lah, 10 years and ago lah. I tell you what. So basically,
So
that's
you're
a-
still doing it now.
yeah, I'm still
the
doing
POS.
it. Yeah, I'm still doing
Okay,
it. So
okay.
basically, that is my full-time job lah. So every one of you want to buy POS system, boleh cari Ajo.
So semua follower. Ingat kalau ada buat business ke F&B, especially F&B
yes,
kan.
F&B,
You
yes.
nak pasang itu POS system, point of
Yes,
sale system,
yes.
boleh cari Ajo Badminton.
Yeah.
Dia bukan sahaja suka main badminton, dia akan buat POS system yang paling mantap.
Mantap.
Paling mantap.
Canggih.
Dengan mantap lah untuk semua orang.
Yeah.
Okay, so that means you are a full-time. I mean, you're doing full-time.
Yes,
the POS system.
Correct.
So you're an IT person.
Yes, correct.
Okay, but at the same time, you like badminton, so therefore you travel everywhere
Yeah.
and you watch badminton matches.
Yeah. Correct.
Okay, but here's the question. Why badminton? Why not any other sports? Why badminton? There's so many other sports out there. You know, like a lot of people like football.
Yeah,
A lot of
correct.
people like football. Some may like basketball. But why badminton? Why did you choose badminton?
Okay, that is a good question lah. From my point of view lah, badminton can go up to world class world class level I think is badminton lah.
For Malaysia lah.
Yeah, for Malaysia lah.
Okay.
Like I'm talking about world ranking, world championship, that's the only level badminton sports our Malaysian team are going to the world class. And that's
True,
why I
very
select that. That's why I select this badminton as my, passion, hobbies. So and also inspired by also from Datuk Sri Wira Lee Chong Wei as well lah. You see,
yes.
I will also Lee Chong Wei.
Oh yeah.
Datuk, mantap Datuk.
You know whether Datuk is watching today. Datuk, if you're watching today,
Yeah.
your big fan is here.
Yeah. True. It's true. I've been inspired by him. Although we don't have Olympic gold.
Okay.
But we only have three time also silver medalists. So to be honest, we don't have that kind of luck lah.
True.
Yeah.
Luck. I think luck is something that is out of our control.
Yeah.
Kan kita tak boleh kawal kan. Tu
Yes.
luck tu memang kalau ada lah, tak ada tak
True.
ada lah. But I think one day I think we will have that luck.
Yeah.
Yes,
But
I believe.
when we don't know yet lah. But
True.
of course we still like hunger and chase for it lah.
Understand,
Yeah.
understand. I think we still have the road to go.
Yes.
The road to go is still there, right?
Yeah,
for us to
correct,
get
correct.
our very first goal. for
Correct,
Olympics, right? And I hope
correct.
it's badminton.
Of course. Of course.
Okay, so now, so you say badminton is because Malaysia. I think we are definitely one of the best in the world. I would say.
Yeah.
But Malaysia is definitely one of the best in the world when it comes to badminton, right?
Correct.
And if you look at the achievements, the past achievements of Malaysia, I
Yeah.
think we have won Thomas Cup before, but that was a long time ago. That was a long time ago.
1992. That one I think I also during a childhood lah. I think we are still studying sekolah rendah lah. I think so.
But we have won all England before.
Yeah.
right?
All England, yeah. I think many times.
Yes.
Olympic no lah. I mean only for silver lah.
True. I think we're still chasing.
Yeah,
We're
correct,
still
correct.
looking forward to that. So
Correct.
that's the reason why you take up badminton as your passion and you start becoming a super fan. But now, I know a lot of people like badminton and they
True.
start playing badminton.
True,
they
true.
start participating in sports or joining tournament.
Yeah.
But you actually you travel a different route. You don't play this. I mean, you play the sport. I know. You play
Yeah, I
badminton,
do.
but you don't really put too much time playing that. But you spend a lot of time becoming a super fan.
Yep.
So I think have you ever imagined that this can be a big part of your life? Have you ever imagined that becoming a super fan is something so great that you can achieve? Have you ever imagined that?
Before that, I was think it's a normal fans only. You know what? So somehow, I make the so-called to find out. Then somehow realize that not only our Malaysian fans only know about that, but I mean the passion. So when I go to stadium, I start cheering to our player, and then I just like getting the vibe, the stadium. So everyone's like, wow, this guy like, wow,
Yes.
wow.
And you definitely share the loudest.
Yeah. And then somehow that even though the player itself also feel the impact, we stand behind them and keep pushing them at my voice, and asking about Malaysia, boleh. So they will keep fighting for it lah. So when they won that title that time, memang
Mantap.
baik. That has make me like I wanted to like sharing my passion to the world.
Okay, get it. Now, okay, to all those that are watching the Facebook Live right now, let me remind all of you again. Yeah. Now we've just started our Facebook Live. Yeah, we've just started today's session, and with me here is Ajo Badminton, the Malaysian super fan. And of course, he's a content creator. He has created a lot of contents about badminton, especially our Malaysian team.
Yeah.
So you know what? If you are a great badminton fan, or if you know any of your friends, your family members are badminton fan as well, do me one thing right now, go and share this out. Yeah? Go and share this live session out to all your friends, all your family. Yeah, go and share this Facebook Live out right now. Share it to your friends, share it to your family, or tag your friends. Any of your friends are badminton fans that really like badminton. Go and tag your friend, ask them to join today's Facebook Live session. Because today, I'm not just gonna talk about badminton. I'm gonna talk about how KOL, because I know Ajo Badminton right now is also a content creator. He's a KOL. You want to find out like how KOL actually makes money, doing content. So if you are someone who wants to do content and start making money, I will get Ajo Badminton to give you some tips, all right? And of course, me, I'm a tax expert.
Yeah.
If you have got any tax problems or tax questions that you want to ask, feel free to put your questions into the chat box as well, okay? I'm looking at it right now. I'm looking at the chat box right now. If you have got any tax questions, just put that into the chat box as well. I'll be answering to all your tax questions. Okay? Now, so Ajo, let's continue.
Yeah.
So just now I mentioned, right? This super fan thing, became such a big thing. But when did you actually have the passion? When did you start having that passion to become a supporter? Is there any big event that made you, passionate to become a supporter of a Malaysian badminton team?
Yeah, actually, my first trip I was in 2024. That's my I was going to Thailand Open.
Thailand Open.
Yeah, Thailand Open. That's my first trip. That I won a ticket from one of the sponsors lah.
Oh.
Okay, actually, I won the stadium ticket from the quarterfinal and semi-final.
Ooh, okay,
So I just went for a few days lah. Then somehow I managed to, saw Li Zijia going into the final,
Oh,
So
okay,
actually
okay.
I wanted to go back on final because that final is my flight morning flight.
Mm.
And then the final start on the afternoon flight. I mean afternoon
Afternoon.
show, afternoon
So
time.
if you take the flight home, you won't be able to watch the
Yeah,
final.
because there's a lot of Malaysian fans, So they
Mm.
asked me, Joe, boleh tak you jangan balik? Kita perlukan suara awak. Then lah, as a from there I just feel that it's true also lah because seems when Malaysia going into final again, so you might once you was there, then it's like so I decided to change everything lah. My
You
flight,
change your flight ticket.
I burned the
You burn the ticket.
I burned the ticket and then I get into one. And finally, I made it like cheer all the way from the final, keep cheering for Li Zijia, and then he won the title.
He won the title.
For the second title in Thailand Open.
Wow.
So that kind of achievement, from that, I feel that is speechless lah. I mean, meaningful and memorable. Anything.
So it's worth changing your schedule. It's worth burning the ticket.
Yeah, yes. And that's why from there I'll get a passion. So maybe player itself really need our voice, to cheer for them.
Okay.
So and that is the moment that I go through with during that event lah. I mean that title, the Thailand Open. Then following Malaysia. Then after that to Singapore. After Singapore is a back to back lah. Back to back means after the following week, keep following week. So after that I went again to Australia Open.
So this time you
Same thing. Li Zijia also won the title.
Did you win?
Yeah.
Also,
No, I won the ticket stadium.
Oh, the stadium ticket.
From
so you have to buy your own flight ticket.
Yes. Actually, I planned to visit my friend. Then somehow I still got time. Okay, then I adjust a bit lor.
So you're gonna
watch again. Then after that, same thing. I will do the things that cheer for Li Zijia and went for the final. And
he
then
won.
He won the title for the
Wow,
Australian
so
Open.
you witnessed Li Zijia won like gold medal in Thailand, then Australia.
Yeah, and then after the Australia, then will be the Paris Olympic.
Mm.
So the Paris Olympic actually like I'm quite tight of the budget lah.
Okay.
I'm very tight of the budget, because you want to go there like spend like how many thousand, then somehow I get a friend who wanted to share room with me lah.
Okay.
So at least we can split up some of the things. Then from there, I don't think so much.
Don't think so much.
I don't think so much. Wherever I can, I just represent myself to be there lah. I mean, even though I'm not there, I must be there. My voice has to be there.
Your voice has to be there.
Have to be there. Okay, to come back with medal. So that moment lah. That moment seriously, I witness again but it's not gold, but it's a medal also lah.
Understand?
Yeah,
okay.
it's I think that is a very unforgettable moment lah.
Okay.
Unforgettable moment.
Okay. I think it's this one, right?
Yeah,
It happened in 2024.
Yeah, correct.
I remember. I mean, this is probably the point where you became very famous from there on.
Yeah.
Because even a lot of people are saying, hey, you know where you go and watch the badminton match where Malaysia play. There is a super fan, the fan that wears that tanjak, Malaysia flag and cheer a lot, shouting very loudly.
I think this is the one when I think it's quarterfinal. This is a quarterfinal match, So my first round was there. First match with Pearly and Tina. Pearly and Tina versus Korea. So that match, we cheer together, and she won. The history of making for Malaysia women's double, who enters semi-final.
So no one has. I mean, none of our women doubles have entered semi-final in Olympics before. So that's the first time.
Yes, and the history of making for Malaysia. Wow. For the women's double lah.
Okay, but speaking about this Paris Olympics journey, I remember you were telling me as well. You said you actually don't have much money.
Yeah, correct.
And you really have to spend a lot of money
Yeah.
to go to, because traveling there it's not just about the air ticket, it's the accommodation.
Yes.
It's the
Ticket
stadium ticket.
Yes.
Right. And you were there for like how long? How many days were
I
you
think
there?
a week. 7 days.
A week, 7 days,
Yep.
all the food, accommodation for 7 days.
Yes.
And of course, the most expensive would be the stadium ticket and of
Yes.
course the flight ticket as well, right?
Yes, the stay also very expensive.
Okay, the stadium is very expensive, the
the
accommodation.
accommodation,
Right? So I know you were telling me, you don't have a lot of money, but
Yeah.
I know a lot of people were misunderstood, thinking that, hey, you know what, you get to travel to Paris to watch
Yeah.
Olympic, you must be very rich lah,
No.
you must have a lot of money lah. But
No.
I know you were telling us
My
that
credit card almost burst already,
almost was already.
almost burst.
But my question is, why did you do this? When people, I know some people will probably be criticizing you, saying that why gonna spend all this money? You have got no money already and still spend money, go watch a badminton match in Paris.
Correct.
Why don't you just keep the money to do something else better? But what would be your reply, to this kind of comments?
Well,
Do you think it's worth it or not?
for me, it's worth it because you build it. Your memory is for your lifetime. Means this memory is a lifetime. Means whenever you throw back everything, you just look back. That is your higher achievement. To bring back the medal, fight together along with the player to bring back the medal. To be honest, it's priceless. No matter how much you spend, that is the moment that you can, priceless.
It's probably once in a lifetime experience,
yes,
right?
Correct.
Okay. But what would be the most unforgettable experience over there in Paris?
That
Olympic?
one.
The most unforgettable, and tell us something.
Okay, that one is I think Aaron Chia and Sawuyik during that match from 16-20 from second set, 16-20, almost 1 point.
I was watching it, but on TV. I was watching it on TV. I was not there, but I was watching it on TV.
Yeah. So 16-20. So it's like we don't have like more hope on that because 1 more point.
Yes.
They are going into the bronze medalist.
And you need 4 points to get a deuce, right?
Yeah. Deuce, they have to fight for another set, So I was bringing my kompang, during that time. So my kompang actually become my cholok already, Walao, I keep praying, walao. So it's like, hey, come on lah. I say I travel so long away. I travel so
far, right?
away from my home. I just want to witness one medal back from our Malaysia team. Then someone I say, if can, I wow. Means I bernazam. Wow means I 发愿 lah. Okay, wow wing lah. So it's like, if you let them win, I strictly eat 1 month vegetarian,
1 month vegetarian.
1 month,
If Aaron Chia and Soyi wins that match,
yes,
you
correct.
will eat 1 month vegetarian.
Yes.
And therefore you ate 1 month
and then,
more vegetarian.
and then 17, 18, 19, 20, wow, then deuce, wow, then won the second set, wow, that moment is like, wow. Then after that continue all the
And
way.
went on to win the third set as well, right?
Wow, I tell you what, that moment,
I was there.
until now, I still cannot forget.
That is like the most unforgettable.
Yes.
And I can imagine, and I was watching it on TV, and I can feel, that heat, Wow, I was like,
heart attack lah.
seriously, I can feel the heat. I can feel like I was so nervous thinking that can they make it? Can they make it?
Yeah.
And I can imagine when you're there live, you're watching this live.
All my hands sweating, every part of people was heart attack. Seriously, heart attack.
Okay. All right. So that of course is the Olympic journey. You were there.
Yes.
You brought back a lot of memories, and I think from there on, you started building more things, right? Because I know now when you are back, okay, you became very famous. Honestly, a lot of people I've heard, people are looking for you for interview. I think TV stations as well, radio station, and this dinner. Wow.
Yeah.
I tell you what, guys, you all must know this dinner. This dinner, right? It's not an ordinary dinner. It's the 100th anniversary gala dinner. Okay, by the Penang Badminton Association.
Yes.
And the best part is you were invited by Datuk Sri Lee Chong Wei himself, right? He invited you to this dinner. Right? Tell us more about this dinner.
Actually,
how did you get this invitation?
Sorry. Actually, it's not invited by Dato. Actually, it's invited by the PBA chairman. The president of the chairman. But I know it's Dato is one of the special guests. Because he's from Penang.
Okay.
Dato Sri Lee Chong Wei is from Penang. So I was invited by the chairman, the president of
PBA.
PBA Penang. Okay. So I went there lah. Got invited. So that this moment was, I'm trying to hire people to draw this picture, and this picture I was giving to Dato Sri as a gift.
So this caricature was actually specially drawn
drawn.
for Datuk's really John Wei.
Yes, correct.
And did you manage to
Yeah,
hand it
but
over to him personally?
and hand it over. I think this is the not the actual one photo. Actually, the actual photo, Dato was holding the frame,
caricature,
the frame
okay.
together with I think Menteri Besar, the
Menteri Besar of Penang.
MB Besar.
Okay. Very
Yeah,
cool, very
yeah.
good. Okay. So of course, thereafter, you know, when you are back, you became so famous, you started your social media platform.
Yes.
That is when, you know, you started like how many social media platforms do you have right now?
Well, almost.
Like you have TikTok for sure.
Yeah, TikTok. Yes.
Okay. You have Instagram.
Yes, I have.
You have Facebook.
Yes, I have.
Right. What else?
YouTube.
Yeah. Okay. What about 小红书?
No, because Ajo not very good in
In
Chinese, in Mandarin, banana. So 小红书 a little bit play, and also the Douyin this China TikTok also very less to play.
Okay, tapi tak apalah kan. Facebook dah ada, TikTok dah ada, YouTube dah ada, Instagram dah ada. Cukup lah follow semua ni, dah cukup lah kan. Okay, tapi ingat kena follow semua. Kena follow semua. TikTok, Instagram, Facebook semua kena follow. Dan jangan lupa follow I punya jugalah. I punya Facebook page. Hari ni I pun buat live dengan Ajo Badminton kan. Boleh follow I punya Facebook page, iaitu Tax Guru Zen Chow. Kan nanti kita cakap tax, okay? Nanti kita bincang sikit mengenai tax. Boleh follow juga Tax Guru Zen Chow. Okay, come back to this. So now you started all these social media platform, you know, you started doing a lot of sharing. Okay, and we can see, you know, like wow, you've been covering all different types of tournaments and matches, even the junior matches, right? Like you go and watch the juniors play. You know, you do a lot of posting. You know, for the sake of our badminton fans, for them to know what is happening. Like the middle one, I think this is the recent one. This is a very recent one.
I just came back from Taipei.
From Taipei, right? It was like just last 2 weeks. 2 weeks, yeah. 2 weeks ago, you were in Taipei. You went for this match, and there are a lot of contents created from that match. And this one, well, I know it's a compilation of a lot of different tournaments. And these are all the super series, right?
Yeah, it's mostly the BWF World Tour series.
These are all the World Tour series.
The first one will be the Malaysian Open. Because every year of January is going to be Malaysia Open. Malaysia Open is going to be 1,000 series. So 1,000 series, there's starting is quite Malaysia is the one of the opening and every player come here will fight all the way one.
Okay. So now with all these contents that you do, of course you will post it on Facebook, on your TikTok, Instagram, all this, right?
Correct.
Okay. But the question here is that why would you? What made you start doing all this posting on social media, like Facebook, for example? What inspired you to actually open up your Facebook page to talk about this? You know, what is your goal? What do you want to achieve, you know, after you have posted all this? What is your objective?
To be honest wanted to earn some money
That's very honest. That's very honest. Okay, you want to earn some money with this social media content. Okay.
Because you travel a lot, of course you need to earn some money expenses to cover a bit.
To cover your expenses.
Not to say all, but at least there is something can be generated out.
So at the very beginning, you actually wanted to earn some money, right?
Correct.
Okay, but of course, while you are doing it, I think you find more passion, or you find the objective is actually deeper than just earning money, because I think you will see your fans following you, giving you comments, you know, giving you encouragement every time when you bring back all these contents. I mean, would you feel like this is actually even better than earning money?
To be honest, because this one you have to be very consistent. Because I'm just a part-timer, you know. So,
part-timer doing content.
Part-timer.
Your full-time is still the POS, the point of sale system. Okay.
So to be honest, I'm still glad because at least something that it can generate some income, to cover some of my expenses is quite good . So if talking about if really wanted to go for full-time, not in the moment yet because I'm still doing for the full-time for my POS system.
Okay. Of course, I understand. I totally agree that building this kind of community, this kind of social media platform is not easy. I mean, I have my own social media platform. That's why I ask all of you to follow my Facebook page as well, right? Because I'll be sharing a lot of text contents. I know not many people like text contents over here, but hey, tell you what, everyone has to pay tax. Let me tell you, everyone has to pay tax whenever you make money. Okay, so if you want to get more knowledge from tax, all this tax content, just follow my page as well. That's Tax Guru Zen Shao. That's on Facebook, right? But I totally understand. I totally agree that it's not easy, to build a social media platform, to put in all the content. So now to you, what was the biggest challenge, when you first started building all these social media thing? What's the biggest challenge?
The biggest challenge, have to be very consistent. You have to travel a lot of places, and you have to engage almost like every match you have to attend. Sometimes you're in the stadium, because of you hunger because that match is playing. So let's say Malaysian team is playing, let's say Aaron Chia is playing. After Aaron Chia, there will be another following time. Like after Aaron Chia men's double, there will be women's double. Women's double will be mixed double. Mixed double will be another pair and a pair. So that kind of challenge, when you're sitting around 8 to 9 hours or maybe more than that, or 10 hours more, just to capture all these kind of videos.
So you have to sit in the stadium for like 8 to 10 hours.
Yeah. That's why everybody told me, "Wow, you go there travel, wow, you makan." Actually, it's not lah. Actually, it's to do content lah. It's not always be easy lah. That's why this is my biggest challenge lah. Sometimes you have to like. Lapa, you also cannot go out and eat lah. Because sometimes you miss out the shot.
Moment.
The moment don't then tada already lor. So you know what I mean? That's the things lah. Like let's say you want to go to toilet also you need to 忍住you cannot tahan
Cannot even go toilet when you're watching the match because you want to see that moment, you want to capture the moment.
Yes.
And that is for the
then some more I have to cheer I have to cheer for that. So one handphone and one voice here. Malaysia, boleh, Malaysia. That's why now I have to multi challenge.
How do you do that? You're holding your phone, then you're cheering at the same time.
Yeah.
Because then the voice has to go into the phone.
Yeah. No choice lor. Sometimes very loud one, then you have to adjust a bit the volume of the content
But you say sometimes you don't even eat. You skip your lunch, you skip your dinner. Where got energy to cheer? How to shout?
No choice lah. Morning time, breakfast, one meals
eat gao gao.
Hantam gao gao, then all the way night time.
Until night time.
Maybe afternoon time you get some light food maybe some biscuit stand by some biscuit But of course time to time I drink a lot of water This is my what, because I think I was in Singapore last time it's very heaty then the weather is very hot not even the second day I have the nosebleed already. Cannot already. That's why I had to drink a lot of water. Otherwise, no sound, get sick. That's all. That's why you told me what's the challenge. This is the challenge that I face.
Now, I must tell all your fans out there, all the followers out there, you orang tengok Ajo Badminton punya video, you ingat senang. You ingat senang nak buat semua content tu, video semua tu. Dia tak makan tau. Dia tak makan, dia hanya minum. Tandas pun tak boleh pergi tau. Dia hanya boleh tahan. Lepas tu dia kena jerit. Dia kena cheer untuk Malaysia team. Untuk buat konten-konten semua. Untuk kamu semua untuk tengok tau. Okay.
You see my friend say concert pun 3 jam saja. Azina. Hi, Devi. Kan, concert pun 3 jam saja. Kita kat stadium berapa lama, right? Agree tak? Kalau agree tak agree, geng.
Like Irene Yap also top fans. Irene Yap is your top fans as well. Lin Jun Kit say mantap. And Irene said what? Sometimes all photo, video, all keep in phone, but don't know when to post. I think Irene Yap also probably one of your gang lah.
He asked me when want to post. Of course, sabar lah. Too many content already.
Because when you're back, you probably don't just post all the raw videos. You got to do some editing.
Correct.
Put some caption.
Yes, correct.
And things like that, right?
Yeah.
And I would totally agree that it's not easy. It's really big. The challenge is really big.
Yeah.
Okay, but now, is there a point, right, after you have started your social media page, your Facebook page, is there a point, a turning point, where you really started seeing, the whole page grow? You have a lot of followers, and you just told me it was just recently after your Taipei trip, right? you now have more than 100,000 followers in your Facebook page. It was still 90 over thousand before
yes.
this, but after this Taiwan trip, you have more than 100,000 followers right now.
correct, yeah.
But how did it turn? Like, is there a turning point where you started seeing your followers really grow tremendously, very fast? What was the turning point?
Not to say very fast. I mean, you have to consistent. What I'm saying is like we have to consistent do the content. That's why now I have to get more direction. For example, now we like Malaysian teams are getting weaker and weaker already, and less people is like less seeing the content. So sometimes you have to change. Rather than Malaysia, then you have to capture some of the like
Some other countries.
Some country like India, Korea, China, some sort like that.
Will your fans or your followers be disappointed that
No.
you're not posting Malaysian
No.
team?
Still have. Malaysia is still have. But what I mean is it's like additional to grow. Sometimes it's like you might don't know like the Taipei Open, the women's single is 17 years old only, 17 years old win the first title for the S300 for your next Taipei Open. You can imagine that. So that kind of a video winning for this 17 years old, I get reposted by the India badminton media.
Oh, they reposted your post.
Then he saw that he reposted my video. Then somehow, boom. That is why you want to know the tactic lah.
So there's a tactic behind
tactic behind lah. Means you have to know lah, which is which and what things you have to do to become a content and how you grow your engagement. Not only Malaysia. So overall, badminton is overall ma.
Okay.
As long as fans at badminton level, we talk about everything. We cover up everything about badminton. We don't care where are you from, which country you are. As long as you win, then we just have a content really. That's all.
Okay. Now, but I want to ask all your followers, all your fans out there, ada tak mana-mana negara yang you nak ajo badminton cover lain kali? Lain kali dia pergi badminton tournament, dia cover juga negara tu, pasukan negara tu juga. You type lah dekat chat box. Dia senang tengok tau, dia senang tengok sekarang. You nak dia cover negara apa? Lain kali dia pergi tengok semua tournament tu selain daripada Malaysia. Of course dia akan cover Malaysia juga, tapi selain daripada Malaysia dia akan cover pasukan negara tu juga, supaya follower semua, fans semua dapat tengok lah konten kan. Type it in the chat box, okay? Let him know what country should he cover, which team should he cover. Okay. Now back to what we were saying, the turning point. Okay, now I know you are still working full time.
Yes.
You still have your POS system.
Correct.
You are still helping your clients to install POS, right?
Install POS and providing a solution lah. Because now the technologies is keep growing. Then we also wanted to upgrading to the customer as well.
Okay, but how did you balance your career and all this content creation? Because you see, I mean, honestly, to attend to all these tournaments, you gotta fly here and there. You gotta sit in the stadium for 8 to 10 hours. You capture all the videos. It's not like you can just post it raw, right? You got to edit. You gotta find that special moment. All this requires time. And at the same time, you have your day job. You have to, meet your client to install your POS system. How do you balance all this?
Okay, good question. Actually, it's more of my times, right? I able to do it online. So means that I can remotely doing my job. Okay, for my current job lah. Okay. So once I done it, straight away I will do another things, which is my content creation. Okay. So same thing when I was in stadium, I also bring a long laptop together inside the stadium.
But inside the stadium, you have to capture the moments.
No choice lor. Maybe skip like around 15 minutes, 20 minutes, or something like that, or maybe half an hour.
So you'll be supporting your client. You'll be helping your client to solve
true.
IT issues while you're in stadium.
Yeah, correct.
That's super multitasking.
And this is how you want, to become multitasking. This is how my things to,
okay.
It's always not be easy lah. It depends how you can manage it only.
But the good thing is you don't really have to meet your client physically to solve their IT issue. You can still do it remotely. You just have to bring your laptop together. As long as there's a strong internet connection, then you'll be able to do it.
Correct.
Then at the same time, post all the photos
Yeah,
and things like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
But I heard, you said you cannot post like live videos on
Yeah,
your
yeah,
social
yeah,
media
yeah.
while you're watching the
Yeah,
match,
yeah, yeah.
right? If you go and post some live videos or some very
Yeah,
recent videos
usually
from the
you
match.
cannot do it live in the stadium lah. I mean, during the indoor stadium, I mean during the match lah, you cannot do open live lah. Or you facing to the camera to the live, to the open live during the tournaments. Actually, you cannot.
So there are rules. You cannot show live,
yeah.
but can you take video and post it like immediately after the
Yeah,
video?
yeah,
is
yeah.
taken?
So far it's not so strict lah. So far it's yes, it can be allowed to do it.
Except for I remember you were telling
Yeah,
me
it's the Olympics. Yeah, yeah.
Olympics is very strict,
very
where you
strict. Yeah, yeah.
cannot take a video and
Yeah,
quickly post it,
Yeah.
because if you do that, then
I think you only take like some shot lah, like prize giving or prize ceremony. I think that one should be okay lah. I mean during that match rally
that one cannot.
I don't think so lah, because it's all been detected by the AI copyright. So
Oh,
everything
because
you
they have
posted,
copyright.
so everything you post it up, the AI itself will locate it and it straight away it will give you a
They will ban. They will ban your
permanent
Facebook.
ban. Yes, permanent ban.
Wow. Okay, you have 100,000
Yeah.
over followers.
So that's why I have to be very
Careful,
careful and taking care of the account lah.
Okay. That's why it's always a big challenge. Now, I see Romy Zunaidi cakap saya mahu ajo cover negara Vietnam. Vietnam is the next target. Okay.
Hey, Romy, Vietnam. You know, Vietnam, no lah. See how first.
Why Vietnam not good in badminton? I thought Vietnam.
No, actually, Vietnam, this series 100 only. It's a very entry. I'm not to say entry lah. This is the minimum entry lah. Because what I seeing is because Li Zhejiang now world ranking is getting after injured lah. The world ranking is getting very low. So even though now he trying to get into 100. That's why Vietnam, he asked me to go Vietnam. I was like, let me think about it.
Okay.
Let Lulu.
Okay. Bagi Ajo fikir-fikir dulu. Okay. Kalau boleh dia akan buat Vietnam juga. Okay. Now, but just now you were saying, okay, now doing content creation is really not easy.
Yes.
And you have to do your full-time job
Correct.
at the same time. Have you ever thought of switching? Full-time content creator. Become a full-time content creator. Just quit your job. Don't do the POS anymore. Just do content creator.
Wow.
Have you ever thought of that?
Yeah, but I, in my mind, was think about that lah. But somehow I don't really go for it because
Why?
Because for me, I'm still looking for more passive income lah. Okay, to be honest, passive income.
Which one is the passive income? The POS is passive income.
Of course, POS is my passive income lah, because I've built my customers already ma.
Okay.
So no matter how, that is my real passive income. So if I don't do the full time that one, I go and do this Ajo badminton for full time. I don't think I can make it. Seriously, I don't think I can make it, because to be honest with you, the content that is given is not that very high, because it's all based on the view, based on qualified view. That's why when the view is suddenly stuck there, then you won't get paid, and then you don't have also guarantee one. Means like one day you get banned, then how you want to survive? How you want to So for me, it's like for part time, yes, should be okay lah. I mean for enjoy lah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you really don't want to just do full time?
Yeah. Correct.
I see. The reason why I asked this question is because just now earlier you mentioned the reason why you want to do social media, you want to make money.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, honestly, even today, a lot of people is actually
correct.
telling me, say, hey, I want to be a YouTuber, I want to be a social media influencer, I want to be KOL, because they say, hey, I can make a lot of money. So let's talk about making money lah. A lot of people think that social media, it's probably a hobby. But some people would also say, hey, no, social media is not just about hobby.
Correct.
You can actually make money. Okay? You can. So now, if I can ask you now, if you can be very honest, and if you can tell all the audience out there, you have Facebook, you have TikTok, you have Instagram, right? All right, and you have YouTube as well.
Yes.
Which one gives you the most income?
So far, it's Facebook lah.
Facebook is the one that gives you. So the main income stream from social media is definitely Facebook.
Correct.
Okay, but do you also receive sponsorship? Do you also receive sponsorships or affiliate marketing? That gives you.
Yeah. To be honest, like affiliate actually Yes, but then somehow it's very low only. To be honest, I only get around $50 only.
What? $50?
50 ringgit only, to be
Aiyo.
honest. Because the affiliate, you need to do a lot of review. Means you buy a product or you get a sample, then you keep posting the product review. For example, okay, I bought this phone. So this phone itself, what is the review, specs and everything? You have to very like professional talking, something like that. That one is affiliate.
Okay.
People buy only, you only get commission.
Oh,
View, like one click, 1 cent.
1 cent.
1 cent. So imagine if let's say you have some people, they don't see all. They see halfway, they scroll out. They see halfway, they scroll out. So tak kira lor.
Yo.
Even though you have 1 million view, but then somehow it's tengok tak kira. So
Alamak.
it's going to be like useless. So it's same thing I'm going to tell you, it's not going to be very easy to make money through all this kind of
What about sponsorships? Any sponsorship? Because over here, Romy Romy said difficult to get fans like Ajo. You know, you went to back tournament without sponsorship. You know, really amazing. So did you get any sponsorship? Actually?
To be honest, I don't really get the full sponsor lah. Just be like per trip sponsor. Yes, I do. Last time to collaboration with Vital Health. Vital Health. He sponsored a few of my tournaments. So it's like to cover up my ticket stadium. Yeah, ticket stadium tak mahal lah. I mean, the nearby one like Thailand, like 1,500, 1,000.
That's
500
to me 1,000. Okay, it's also. I mean, to badminton fan, maybe 1,000 is okay lah. Okay,
but at least can cover some of the ticket stadium lah. So
Okay.
it's to be grateful lah. It's to be grateful as well lah, because I. Not to say I'm a very famous KOL. I'm not going to be like top influencer in Malaysia. No, it's just
you
like,
are going to be one very
no,
soon.
no, no. I just like carrying out my passion
Okay.
and sharing my passion, my spirit of Malaysian spirit to the world. That's all only into the stadium. So that's why you're asking me, you are generate a lot of money or not? No, to be honest.
Not yet.
But belum lah, belum lagi lah. Okay.
Coming soon, right? So even sponsorship also. I mean, whenever you travel here and there, anyone sponsor your air ticket or sponsor the?
No.
But the ticket stadium got lah sometimes lah.
Sometimes or sometimes they like they can't make it. Okay, they wanted to give for free, or maybe they sell it like 50% or better they don't come got this kind of people lah.
Okay.
That's why you have to get connected with the communities lah.
Air ticket tak ada.
Air ticket susah lah. Even Tony Fernandez Tony
ada tengok.
Tony Fernandez is following my IG, you know. I was been texting him, sending my proposal to Tony Fernandez. Tak ada news.
Ayo, nah. Siapa-siapa dekat sana kalau nak sponsor Ajo Badminton untuk pergi tengok badminton, lepas tu bawa balik content. Okay, boleh lah you mention what, right? You can mention sponsored by whom, you know.
Of course.
That's publicity juga kan? Publicity juga. So, ada siapa-siapa nak sponsor Ajo Badminton? Okay, follow dia punya TikTok, Facebook, okay? IG, lepas tu buat sponsor, okay? No. So enough. I mean, apart from just now we were saying about sponsor, we're talking about traveling, we're talking about air ticket. Now, I think these are all your costs, right?
Correct,
I think behind every video, I know there are lots of costs to come up with all your contents. There are a lot of costs. I think you have to buy air ticket, you have to buy stadium ticket, you have to stay there, in that country when you watch the tournament, and of course, you have your equipment as well. You got to invest in your equipment as well, right? So, all these costs, right? Like, how do you cope with all these costs? Like, the income is really from. Is it self-generating already? Like, are you earning income from Facebook and they can cover all these costs already?
No, it's just a part of it only. It's not all, part of it only.
So most of these costs is still coming from your main job.
Yes, correct.
Wow. So you are really using your own money for the passion and for you to create all these contents to your fans.
Correct, gang. Correct.
Oh my God. Follower Ajo, you kena bersyukur lah. You kena bersyukur lah ada Ajo Badminton, right? Guna duit sendiri, guna wang sendiri untuk buat content untuk semua. Okay, but now, having said that, now of course just now you mentioned those really famous KOL, they can make money, right? They can make money with social media, right?
Or even sponsorship also lah.
I think you probably have heard a lot of KOL making big bucks, a lot of money, right?
Correct.
Doing all this KOL thing, right? But let me ask you this question. Do you know, like what kind of tax, or what kind of income earned by all this KOL? Because I know you're going to be a very famous KOL in future. What kind of income earned by a KOL is actually taxable that requires them to pay tax? Are you familiar with this?
Good question. Actually, to be honest, apa pun tak tahu.
Apa pun tak tahu, right? Because I think it's still at the beginning where you probably said, I'm not making so much money yet. Yeah, but I think eventually in future, when you start making all this money, you got to know the tax obligation.
Okay.
Right. And of course, okay, here, all right. Me as a tax influencer, I call myself a tax influencer. I call myself, a tax educator. I could tell all the fans out there, all your fans, and of course all my followers as well.
All right.
If you are going to be a KOL, if you're gonna really venture into this social media influencer and you start making money from social media, hey, you have to pay tax. You have to pay tax, what kind of tax? Okay, what kind of income, would be taxable? Okay, maybe we just look at this.
Yeah.
A lot of people didn't know about this. A lot of people didn't know about this guideline.
Yeah,
Actually,
true.
there is a guideline issued by the Inland Revenue Board.
Yeah.
It was issued just recently. It was issued early this year, right? So this guideline was issued early this year, and this guideline actually explained, like, if you are a social media influencer, there will be a lot of different income that you'll be earning. If you look at this, look at this slide over here. Now, you may be getting free gifts, you may be getting money, okay? And all this is actually taxable, So a lot of people always think that, hey, I'm a social media influencer.
Okay.
Only when I receive money, people pay me money to go for that live session or to promote this product, promote that product. When I get money, I'm earning some money and I have to pay income tax lah. But not just that, If you look at this guideline, it says very clearly, over here, anything that is received by this social media influencer, whether it is a fee, you receive a product ambassador fee, you receive merchandise, or even, some people say, I just give you a voucher. A voucher, I say, hey, you go and speak for me. I give you a voucher. This voucher would allow you to, let's say, go and eat in this restaurant, or this voucher would allow you to go and redeem a gift. Okay. Or sometimes you may just, walk away with just a gift, a handbag or whatever, right? Hey, all this is still taxable,
Okay.
And many people would always ask me this question: how do I tax it? This is not money.
Okay.
I'm getting a voucher, I'm getting a bag, I'm getting a product, from that sponsor. How do I pay tax? This is not money. Now, this guideline actually says very clearly, you have to know the market price.
Okay.
You have to know how much would this thing be sold if this is being sold in the market.
Okay.
That means you're getting something that has got value.
Okay.
So if you're going to buy this, you're going to pay this money, but now you don't have to buy. You're not going to use your money to buy.
I get a racket, so I have to...
You have to know what's the market value of the racket.
Okay.
How much would this racket be if you were to buy the racket? So the value is your income.
Okay.
You have to declare.
Okay.
Right? So I always say, okay, if you really want to look at type of income that a social media influencer can get, if you really look at this, we look at these slides, there are a lot of types of revenue receipts that can be received by social media influencer. Now, I do not know which one you have been receiving already. I don't know which one. All right. Now, but let's say you get direct payment. Okay, direct payment from social media platform. That is confirm your income.
Okay.
That one, no need to argue. No need to argue. It's definitely your income because you're getting money for doing something for the social media platform, right? But sometimes you get payment as a product ambassador. People just pay you, and I'm just a product ambassador. I just go there and promote the product a bit. That's also an income. What if sales of goods? What if you say I go to a live event, I sell goods, I sell my own goods. That is of course your income because you're selling something, right? Or some people may do this, they sell the account of the influencer. I built that account, the influencer account or the ID, until it became very, very famous. Then I just sell off the whole account. I can just sell off the whole account. That's also your income. That's also taxable. Now, you may also get royalties. Some people build the characters. They've got they build the characters, and they start earning royalties. And any other revenue receipt, anything that you will receive thereafter, as long as your role as a social media influencer, whatever monetary, non-monetary, gift that you receive, it is taxable.
Okay.
This is something I need to tell everyone, especially those those who want to become a social media influencer. So I wanna tell all the followers, whether you're following me or you're following Joe Badminton, or you have your own social media platform. Remember, right? Inland Revenue Board, Lembaga Hasil Dalam Negeri telah mengeluarkan garis panduan, okay, berkenaan dengan pendapatan yang bercukai, yang boleh dicukai, okay, oleh Lembaga Hasil Dalam Negeri. So now, of course, when I come to this part, I always ask whoever has any tax question, if you are still thinking, hey, if that's the case, would this be taxable or not? Would that be taxable or not? Now, if you have got any tax question, anything that you're not sure, come post your question into the chat box right now. Okay, post your question to the chat box. I'm more than happy to answer to a lot of tax questions out there. Yeah, whether you are a Joe's follower, my follower, come put your questions into the chat box. I'll try to answer as many questions as possible, that's relating to tax. But of course, if it's relating to KOL, relating to social media influencer, of course, I have a Joe Badminton here to help answering, like, how can I become a social media influencer? What do I need to do, right? I think that's what Joe Badminton will tell all of you. Okay, so feel free to put your questions into our chat box. Okay, I will be answering, and of course, Joe will be answering to your question as well. Now, but let's come back to this. Okay, now, Joe, you see, we have spoken so much, we have discussed so much about your journey, okay, how you started off by from a super fan, right? From a badminton super fan to now, you're a social media influencer, you have your own page, right? Different social media pages as well. What if I ask you this? If you could start all over again, now let's say now I give you a chance, if you can start all over again, would you do the same? Would you do the same thing that you have done? Or would you do it differently? Would you still want to spend all your money, go and watch all the badminton tournament, or would you do something else?
I think I will do something else because this is no lifetime guarantee one to be honest
Okay.
to be honest, because this is all about hobby only But if let's say you were talking about really a generating income very good one, that one is different story But of course you have to be win-win I mean, so like I said you have to manage yourself means don't be like so addicted
Don't be so addicted.
addicted because you going for this kind of tournament, you will get addicted one.
Because you spend too much money.
yeah, because too much money. Same thing, because some people they invest something. Maybe they buy car, buy house, buy this, buy that. Also,
But you invest in your experience.
Yeah, I know. But somehow, I don't know what to say because this gonna be like a very challenge because it's all about burning money. It's not like generating money.
It's all about burning money.
Yeah, burning money. To be honest, I to be honest with you, I seems from the past few years ago until now, I'm still burning money rather than I'm generating a lot of money
That's what all social media influencers will do at the beginning, right?
Maybe but I'm still working on it But of course, I hope one day it will be like a very top influencer, or maybe getting already a brand ambassador, like the Petronas this is one of my dreams Petronas.
Getting a sponsor from Petronas.
Ataupun pakai baju Petronas everywhere I travel something like that But no because it's all about branding to be people who come and sponsor you because otherwise you making a lot of content also it's not easy it's not easy. Yeah.
Speaking of Petronas, I just noticed you actually had, I think this is a jersey.
Yeah.
Is this
this one is the Petronas one.
So they sponsored you?
Yeah.
They did sponsor you lah.
Shirt.
They sponsor you a shirt.
Yeah, correct.
So you can wear the shirt to watch.
No, in return have to do content as well. Only they give you shirt. That's nothing is free. Like, hey, I give you baju. No, you have to be doing some content.
Okay.
Have to do some posting.
Understand. Hey, and I got a question here from one of our audience, Chan Wai Kit, saying that I pernah dengar cari jurulatih mengajar badminton boleh tolak cukai, betul ke? Since we're talking about badminton,
Yeah.
exactly. Did you know that actually, I mean, to those all those people who like to play badminton out there,
Yeah.
all right, whether you like to play badminton or you have been attending to all the sports training,
Yeah.
right, or you have been renting badminton court to play badminton, all this can get tax relief one, Yes, right? You buy badminton racket, you can get tax relief under lifestyle relief. You buy all the shuttlecock under lifestyle relief. You go and join tournament, even badminton tournament. If it is an approved tournament by our sports commissioner in Malaysia, you also get tax relief. And of course, if you go for training, you go for sports training, right? The training fee course fee is also eligible for lifestyle relief. So all this, keep your receipts because you can claim tax relief, right? So yes, betul Macam Wikit, boleh tolak cukai.
Boleh.
Okay?
Minta receipt dengan coach. Minta receipt.
And I think Azlina's message is probably for you lah.
Yeah.
Better not be addicted lah.
correct.
Okay?
Yeah.
Kena buka club baru senang dapat sponsor. You have to start a club then.
Yeah, I did. But somehow I'm still looking for the chosen people to help me lah. Because now I'm doing a club, but the club is rejected due to a lot of document pending. And also committees.
Okay.
Because you form a club, you need to really have people to help you to do all this kind of paperwork. Okay. Who is your secretary? Who is your last time we do like central ambulance? Then who is your committees? Who is your president? Who is your chairman? Then who is your agent? Who's your auditor? Something like that.
Okay.
Because this club is through RS, means the
Registrar of Society.
Society means you need a proper. I've been go through with this, but somehow I failed due to the invalid, insufficient documents, supporting documents, and also committees where I don't have the kind of manpower to help me. I only have one to two person, one man show.
Then you have to talk to all your fans, all your followers out there. Siapa sokong?
Volunteer, buat benda-benda macam ni. Boleh diem aja lah.
Okay. Now, of course, Azilan also asked me a question. Tax relief to how much? Yeah, for all the sports. Just now I say buy racket, go and participate in competition, go and rent the court, rent the badminton court. All this can get tax relief. Total 1,500 ringgit. Yeah, this under additional lifestyle relief for sports related 1,500 ringgit.
1,500 ringgit.
Yep. Okay. Now, of course, let's take a look at this. Now, I did ask, if you can do everything all over again, you say you want to do it differently. Yeah. But I do know a lot of people out there, they still want to venture into their hobby. They also want to turn the hobby into income, what you are doing right now.
Correct.
What advice would you give all these people out there? Whoever who say I have a hobby right now, I want to try to make this hobby into something that can generate income. Any advice to them?
Kalau yang belum try punya, korang boleh try lah, okay? Once it's not going to be easy, but you can start doing it first, okay?
Do it first.
Yeah. My advice is just do it lah.
Just do it.
You haven't tried, you have to try your own.
Okay.
Experience yourself.
Just try. Just put whatever content you have into
Experience
social media. Experience it first.
Yeah, correct.
Okay. Now, finally, I need to ask this. What's next for Ajo Badminton? Your future plans. Tell us more about your future plans. Yeah.
Like I'm saying, I wanted to build a club lah.
You want to build a club?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're looking for people to do this club
correct.
for you. Okay.
Means we can go into one team rather than I will go for my solo. It means now I'm solo ma, because Ajo is just one person only ma.
So the club, what will be the name of the club?
Maybe will be the Malaysia Badminton Supporter Malaysia Club.
So Malaysia Badminton Supporters Club.
Yes.
Something like that.
So this club actually we have to recruit a lot of committees members. So where we have like Malaysia Open, then we tube, boom, suddenly got 20 people.
Blow whistle, everyone will come and you all watch together.
20 people come in, 30 people come in. Who?
Okay, then you all start getting funding, go and watch all the...
Yes. And then same thing, we also can approach to the sponsor. For example, those kind of companies, because this is under RS. So RS means you can claim under tax relief or what? I'm not sure.
You mean if you are a club and it's under ROS? Okay.
Is it,
who wants to claim tax relief?
I mean, that company itself who giving the club
sponsor or what? Is it?
Some,
No, sponsor not really, but sponsor there okay, there are ways. Okay, since Joe asked this question, I kena lah jawab sikit kan. Okay, siapa yang nak sponsor macam ni. Okay, kalau you sponsor, if you sponsor some club, if you just sponsor, you cannot get tax deduction. You cannot get any tax relief deduction. No, cannot. But if you sponsor someone and you get that club to do advertisement for you.
Okay.
That means I sponsor you, but you gotta help me do advertisement lah. Wherever you go, you can promote my company's business, promote my company's service. You know, because I sponsored you, right? If you help them to promote their service, their product, while you are wherever you are lah, right? That sponsor can get tax deduction because that is like an advertisement fee already. So, kena lah pandai-pandai sikit kan. Ada orang sponsor you, buatlah sikit-sikit advertisement
of
untuk
course
dia.
Lah. Yang penting ada sponsor saja mah.
Okay, alright, good one. Okay, the last thing that I want to ask you, okay, what is your dream for the badminton community? That's a big, I know Malaysia has a really big badminton community. You know, we all like to watch badminton, you know, since I think it's from 3 years old to 80 years old. You know, people would love badminton because badminton is like probably the top sports in Malaysia.
Sure.
But what is your dream for the whole badminton community out there?
My dream is to witness myself to achieve gold medal for
our team to get gold.
Malaysian team.
And you want to witness it live. Yes. That our Malaysian team get gold. First goal for Olympic. So that means you from now on you will keep on attending to all the Olympics. So?
No yet, but that is part of my dreams lah. Okay, part of my dreams lah.
And you really hope that our badminton community will be able to witness that as well one day.
And also maybe, hard to say, maybe the cycling, Dr. Azizo.
Okay, final words for everyone watching our Facebook Live today. You know, what's the message that you want to tell everyone that's watching the live today? Whatever it is, you can just tell them, final message that you want to tell them.
Very busy lah. Thank you everyone. Thank you. 谢谢大家 join Joe Badminton Live. Thank you. And also share some, experience talking about the journey lah.
Okay, all right. Okay, I must thank all of you once again. All the Joe Badminton followers, all my followers. I must really thank all of you that have been with us since 8 o'clock just now. I think we are overrun already. It's supposed to be until 9 o'clock, but it's already 9:07 or 9:08 right now. So you know what? I must thank all of you, for joining our Facebook Live again. Remember, follow Joe Badminton's TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and of course mine, my tax guru Zen Chow. You want to learn more about tax issues, you want to know more about tax matters, come and follow my Facebook Live. Follow my Facebook page because I'll be giving a lot of tax information. And every month, I'll do my best to do Facebook Live, for all of you, because I'll be inviting different guests, to talk about different things, because I have guests from different industries, different expertise, and I'll be digging more stories from these guests. Okay, so once again, thank you so much. Terima kasih semua. Then I hope our Malaysia will get our first gold medal for Olympics very, very soon. All right, thank you. Selamat malam. Have a good night and take care. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.